Two teams that are trying to rise to the top of the team standings of your Governors Cup take to the floor of the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Laban ng sapula, saputi tayo dito sa loob ng Big Dome. Napapanood live over TV5, Signal Channel 198 in HD, and of course on sports5.ph. This first quarter about to get underway, and it is brought to you by Motolite. For express and service, call 370-6686. And the white shirts of Kia get first crack at the basket, Ali.
It's very interesting to see the different types of matchups, also the defensive schemes for both teams.
Dehesa getting the start. Coach Chito Victorero. He's with Kyle Pascual, L.A. Revilla, Hamadi Njai, and Jet Chang. Revilla attacking that baseline, whips a pass over to the corner, but it is too strong para kay Dehesa.
One of the things that Kia has to work on, it's been something that's been in kind of a pain in their butts this entire conference. Yes, they're sharing the ball, but they also have to watch the turnovers.
Alaska on the attack. Rome De La Rosa is with JV Casio, Sonny Thos, Romeo Travis, and Cyrus Baguio. Casio whips it over, pabalik kay Travis, back to Casio. 6 to shoot for the guys in red. Casio in the lane with a floater. JV draws first blood for the Aces.
That's a good sign, because in the first half of their last game, they weren't penetrating as deep. They did it in the second half. It became effective, got them an 11-point lead. That's something that Alaska's going to have to do, especially from the start.
Njai locates Revilla on that wing. Njai pleading for that leather. Last time around, over in Pampanga, he turned on to his offense a little late in that game. He was just relying on his defense early. Looks like they want to go to Njai early in this contest.
You know, I think he's one of the keys. And one of the things that Alaska struggled with versus NLEX was the size of NLEX's front line.
So it wasn't just the backcourt rotation, because you already mentioned Madanli. It was also the front court.
Madanli did some damage in the first half, but then also they had really the whole game. They didn't really have any answers for Asi Taulava. And then on the other side, another 6'9", 6'10", Kwame Alexander.
De La Rosa with the leather, gets it over to Baguio. Casio faking that backdoor cut, gets it at the corner. The boss, Sonny Thos, surveys the floor, faking that pass, pulling up on top of Njai. Revilla tracks it down. LA over to Chang. De La Rosa meets him at the three-point line. Barely 2 minutes into this contest, Kia has yet to get on the board. Chang looking to oblige, punches it through from the three-point line. Atin sa atin ang PLDT Home Devolution turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
Absolutely great ball movement there, great patience by that young Kia team.
De La Rosa looking at Travis. Pascual doing a good job denying him a touch of that leather. Look at that flyby move from Baguio. L.A. Revilla with yet another rebound, his second of the game.
And again, the presence of Njai.
Chang at the corner from Revilla. They kick it back out. It is Dehesa. Going back to Njai. Pull-up jumper on top of the boss. Doesn't go. One of those big men with that sweet touch from the outside, this guy, Hamadi Njai.
Well, he was knocking a couple of outside shots. We thought they were three-point shots at one point, but he does have that range.
Casio showing us how it's done from deep. Another three-pointer natin sa atin ng PLDT Home Devolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. Dehesa with the leather, going to the left side. Pascual on the catch, step to the left, jumper over Travis, couldn't get the bounce. De La Rosa looking to take it all the way down to good at the defense. Ball is slapped away and it bounces off his own knee. Dehesa over at the other side for the guys in white. Njai looking to back up against the boss. 10 to shoot. Njai goes reverse. It's
a great move by Hamadi Njai.
Showing us some finesse, not just all power, Ali. He can finish with finesse.
Definitely with the reverse layup, but just kind of feeling where the defender, Sonny Thos, was. Decided to go baseline. Great move.
Njai completes that three-point play. Shooting just over 40% from the free throw line. That's a good sign for Kia na naipasok niya yung kanyang una. Baguio with a looper, misses on that one. Revilla bounces it over to Chang. LA gets it over to the other side. It is Dehesa attacking Baguio. Step back jumper. Dehesa could not deliver. Travis gets it over to Kasha. JV calling out a play, waiting for everybody to get into their spots. It is a pick and pop to Travis. Romeo misses. LA with yet another board.
And the thing that concerns me about Alaska, a lot of jump shots so far in this first quarter.
Look at this guy, L.A. Revilla, though. What, 5'8"? On a good day, but snatches away rebounds. That's why whenever we play Pinoy Fantasy League and Kia is involved, we always draft L.A. Revilla, if not first, very early.
If I'm not mistaken, he's averaging about 4 rebounds a game. I mean, for a little guy like that, that's great.
De La Rosa over to Toss. Making that pass inside. They go out to Travis. 3 to shoot. Romeo off balance, trying to go glass. Couldn't send it home. Revilla will push it the other way. LA looking at Njai. They swing it around. Pascual over to Chang. Shot clock still at 12. Chang with the leather. Over De La Rosa. Diubra. Barely 5 minutes into this contest. Scoring has slowed down to a crawl up.
It's slowed down, but I mean, we've talked about the shooting of Kia. It's not that great. What's been keeping them alive so far in this conference and giving them a pretty good record is their defense.
Right on cue, they get another stop. Njai over to Revilla. Not sure if Njai actually got a piece of that Sonny Thaw shot or he just bothered him. They got a stop as a team.
Foul number 7, Sonny Thaw, second. 2 for the Aces. 14 seconds shot clock.
That forces Coach Alex Compton to go to his big man lineup. You see Samig Iman coming into the game for Sonny Toss, but again, Hamide Njai putting pressure by sealing deep.
A lot of lessons learned for Kia for the past 2 conferences at they are building on that at mas maganda na nga ang pinapakita nila ngayon. Nagsimula yan what they got PJ Ramos manning the paint kung saan nagkakumpiyansa. Tumira sa labas ang Carnival and now big part of their success is Hamadi Njai na talaga namang ina-assure daw sila na siya ang bahala sa shaded lane. Ang Alaska naman on vacation ang depensa last game. Sabi ni Coach Alex, they have a good percentage on offense at mukhang masyado silang nagre-rely dito. They have to bring back that defensive tenacity because it's their D that makes them good. Maguen Ali?
Thank you, Miss Apple. Looks like it was Jet Chang inadvertent. Trying to poke that leather away. JV looks okay. 6'5" nasa ating talaan. Matagal nang hindi gumagalaw yan. Travis wants to change that. Kasha with 4 to shoot. Chunks it over to Travis. He's got to take a long one. Romeo misses. Rebound. Njai contesting it with Eman. Travis dives for it. Just trying to call for time, but looks like Pascuala had a hand on it as well. So jump ball will be given to these 2 big men. Incidentally, you already mentioned Sam Eman on the floor because of the 2 fouls on toss. This is only the 2nd game of the tournament for Sam Eman.
Yeah, it is, but I mean, you see Alex Compton, I mean, he's got size, and you can use him, especially if he's there and he's available, but they're going to have to go into their rotation of big men to deal with Hamide Njai because he's been very effective so far in this basketball game.
It is going to be a long night for that front line. In the number of years you spent in the PBA, you know when it's going to be a long night for you and the rest of your gear when you take on a guy like Njai.
Oh, definitely. I think one guy that comes to mention is Denzel Bowles in the finals. I mean, my goodness. He caused all types of trouble.
Chang with the leather. De La Rosa right on top. They swing it around to Dehesa. Pascual trying to go cross court, taken away by De La Rosa. Foul whistled on Chang. Or it's on De La Rosa actually, as they got entangled. It's an offensive foul.
I mean, I understand that Pascual wanted to pass the ball off to the import, but in a situation like that, hey, square up. Look for your shot.
Everybody's got to be a threat on the
Everyone
offensive
has to be, especially in this type of atmosphere, this type of game, the importance of the game.
Again, Alaska is gunning for a share of second place, while Kia is looking to overtake Alaska in that third place. Placing's definitely critical come playoff time. As Tiele launches and misses. At least he took the shot.
Yeah,
Pascual didn't want to take
that was
it.
actually a good shot. He just didn't knock it down.
Kasha over to Travis. Bumps into Njai, gets that basket. Bonus free throw is coming up.
Magoo, this is the type of penetration I'm talking about. They shoot pretty well. Alaska's a good shooting team. And, you know, they've been taking a lot of jump shots up until this point. Good things happen. You have to attack a shot block.
Ontiveros making his way onto the floor. Papalitan muna itong si De La Rosa. As we send it back over to Miss Apple David.
Maganda ang gising nito ni Romeo Travis ngayon. Sabi niya, he woke up extra early, feeling really good and extra excited. Pakiramdam daw niya, something good is bound to happen. Although malungkot lang siya na natalo kanina sa NBA Finals Game 1 ang kanyang kabarkadang si Lebron, pero ibabawi na lang daw niya, hindi lang ang kanyang team. Nagaling siya talo last game, puti na rin si parang Lebron. Magoo?
Oh, so it's payback time for Romeo Travis. He can do that as long as he doesn't settle for fadeaways.
Well, okay. You see, Don Hontiveros hits a three-point shot, but I really believe that that's one of the keys. It worked for them in the last game. They penetrated deeper. Good things happen for them.
10-6 is the score. Instant offense mula dito sa ating Cebuano hotshot. Revilla looking to get it right back. Dehesa drops it off. Tiele against Romeo. Step to the left. Jumper. Tiele delivers.
Great confidence by Hans Tiele. He didn't make the first one, but the second one got another opportunity, knocked it down. Good shot.
Kia back to within 2. Wala na pong 4 na minuto natin tira here in quarter number 1. Travis against Njai. Looking to extend the defense of the big man. Still couldn't knock down those Jays. Revilla over at the other side. Chang, back to Revilla. Puts it on the deck. Is fouled by JV. Two different generations of De La Salle University point guards going toe-to-toe. And that backcourt will be replaced by Coach Alex Coughlin. He has deployed now RJ Azul and a guy who looks like Chris Banchero. It is Chris Banchero.
With the long hair this time, right?
And now Alex Noiles is also part of the 5 naman para dito sa Kia, as well as Hiram Bagatsing. How about Bagatsing? He's been taking some big shots this tournament for the Carnival.
Definitely clutch shots.
As Njai will get another 3-point play opportunity. How about, we were talking about Hiram Bagatsing. Not too celebrated in his college career. Not too much noise heading into the draft and in the early part of his career. He has been showing some cojones here, taking big shots for Kia, and he has won a couple of games for them.
Well, you know, some guys rise up to that occasion. They rise up to that opportunity. You know, just because you don't have the game per se for the college level, sometimes the type of talent you have translates better in the professionals. We've seen that happen time and time again, even in the NBA, especially in the NBA.
And Jai back at that line for some free throws. Coach Alex Compton could not believe it. It was a lane violation whistle on Alaska. Game is tied at 10. First deadlock of this afternoon. Eman in all kinds of trouble. Looked to dribble it all the way to the cup. Coach Tito Biclera saying that ball hit his knee. Referee saying it is Alaska's possession. Nanakaw sana ito si Banchero, but well covered by Buen Suceso. Banchero this time will attack that baseline. The looper could not drop. Rebound belongs to Banchero as well. Don for 3. Bam!
Ooh, that's the type of effort we're talking about. You know, Chris Banchero gave his teammates a second chance by getting the offensive rebound after his own miss, finding Don Hontiveros for a wide open 3-point shot.
Second time the Cebuano hot shot has lit it up in the couple of minutes he has played so far. Babawi sa kabila. Bagatsing couldn't get it back. On that rebound play, we see Njai on the floor. It looks like a foul is whistled on Eman.
Whistle foul number 26, Sam Eman.
It's just a straight box out there, and you know, you already see the concern.
Right after that timeout, Coach Chito Victorero going directly at Enjay. This time he attacks the defense of Eman and Abueva,
2 free throws. Abadi
who is on the floor for the first time.
He's been the key so far. He's been the focal point, and you could see that's part of the game plan, going straight to him because he's causing problems for Alaska.
He has got to make these free throws that might just be key. We already mentioned 40% shooting lang si Enjay from that free throw line. Couldn't get any of those 2 attempts as we go back to Miss David.
Hamadi Enjay gets a job done pagdating sa depensa pero medyo kulang pagdating sa kanyang offensive production. According to him, teams find ways to stop him but you can't be mad kasi he's doing a good job attracting the defense. Yes, he's worried about his production but as long as nananalo daw sila, he doesn't mind about the points at all.
But when he sees an opening, did you see that one dunk he had? The Shaquille O'Neal monster jam from like beyond the semicircle, beyond the no-charge zone when he took off?
He dunked on 2 players against Blackwater. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
As we see a non-traditional 4-point play here, RJ Azul buries a 3, but the foul was whistled away from play, so it is Abueva taking the bonus free throw.
Well, Calvin Abueva set a pretty solid pick for RJ Azul. But again, he's one of those guys that I think really needs to kind of get things back scoring-wise, rebounding-wise, because we know the full capability and potential of Calvin Abueva, especially getting prepared for the playoffs.
He's been putting up 7 points and 6 rebounds per ball game, but he has only been averaging 14 minutes per outing. He hasn't even been in that much foul trouble.
Yeah, that's kind of perplexing as to why. I don't know, maybe they're trying to rest him a little bit, or maybe that's just the way things are flowing for them right now, for Alaska.
I've noticed in the couple of Alaska games that I've covered that every time he seems to start to run out of control, Coach Alex Compton pulls him out.
So who knows? I mean, it could be maybe a discipline thing, trying to get Calvin Abueva a little bit under control. But still, even more important, for these guys, they really need to step up. Donon Hunter Barros knocked down a 3-point shot, I believe. Last game, 0 points, and we know what Donon Hunter Barros is capable of.
He's already got 6 in his first quarter of play. Abueva trying to make the most of the minutes he is being given here. Eman off the hesitation, back irons that one. Abueva clears it, gets it to Banchero. A rebound and an assist for the Beast, and Banchero delivers the goods.
Excellent pass by the Beast.
Just like that, it is now a 9-point lead for the Alaska Aces. 9-0 run na to para sa mga Alas.
They're doing a good job defensively, and that's what they've always been known for. They've been known for their hard, tough defense.
Noyles looking for an opening against that defense of the red shirts. Tiele down the middle, takes the contact, go through to the line for 2 shots.
Live from the 31, Archer Azul is first.
Azul whistled for that personal.
And stealing.
Tiele with these 2 shots. Nga pala, nagpapatuloy po ang pamimigay ng papremyo ng Moneyball Dribble of the People dito sa inyong PBA. 4,000 pesos in cash ang makukuha ng ating best player. Kaya dribblers, makipindot na. Mamaya-mayang halftime, makakasama ulit natin si Miss Mar.
Magoo, he has got every opportunity they get to the free throw line. They need to capitalize on it.
He is actually the league worst in terms of free throw shooting by percentage, under 53% as a team, Ali. Alaska now extends their lead to 11 points.
They're 1 for 6 so far in the first quarter.
Magatsing with that leather. He's in a world of trouble. Pupunta kay Tiele. Just over half a minute remaining in the first. Noyles from the right side delivers that long two. Finally breaks the prolonged silence para sa Kia. That was an 11-0 run ready.
Yeah, there was.
Banchero against Buen Suceso. Goes to the right side. Abueva against 2. Forces it up and out. He gets his own board and puts it off the glass for 2.
He started flexing afterwards, but that was a crazy shot. A good offensive rebound by Calvin Abueva.
I have a problem with anybody flexing when Ali Peak is on the table. You cannot flex when Ali is around, guys.
I wish I did more of that when I was playing.
Everybody would go home if you started flexing, dude. Oh, long heave, hits the shot clock, and that'll do it for the first 12 minutes of action. 11 po ang maibabaong kalamangan ng Alaska Aces, 23-12 ang nasa ating tala.